In the old days, the country was open and unfenced. Man free to ride when and where he pleased. Where the best cowboys took pride in the work, in the dress, and about being the best at a trade we call Cowboy. Meet legendary horseman Craig Cameron. His love of the horse allows this Hall of Fame cowboy to travel 80,000 miles a year, entertaining crowds and teaching his training methods to horse enthusiasts of all breeds and disciplines. He's the founder of the Extreme Cowboy Race, one of the fastest growing sports in the equine world today. It is not uncommon for Craig to do a demonstration in front of 1,000 people in California on Friday and be giving a private clinic on a ranch in Texas on Sunday. So goes the life of a cowboy gypsy. It's motels, sleeping bags, and all-night drives. Craig carrying on the tradition and living the cowboy way of life. He is a true man of the saddle.
Welcome to Ride Smart with Craig Cameron, American Horsemanship.
Well, welcome to this week's show, a really special show, and we're doing our 100-mile Guts and Glory ride, second year for the Special Operations Warrior Foundation. And guys, this is an extra special ride for our elite soldiers, our Green Berets, Navy SEALs, Army Rangers that have been killed or wounded in action. Got a lot more riders this year. We're excited about that. We're going to keep you abreast of what's going on, and you just ride along with us. We're glad to have you. And that's happening this week, right now, here on Ride Smart.
That's all today on Ride Smart with Craig Cameron, American Horsemanship.
Ride Smart with Craig Cameron, American Horsemanship. Brought to you in part by Ranch Hand Spray Lubricant, Total Equine, unparalleled excellence in nutrition, and by Cactus Saddlery. We'll be back with more on Ride Smart with Craig Cameron, American Horsemanship.
Craig Cameron invites you to come ride with him in Texas, the very best horsemanship clinic of them all.
If you're looking to come to a great clinic, why not come to the best clinic there is? The ridingest clinic, the most fun clinic, and the most authentic, and that's the Craig Cameron Clinic at Bluffdale, Texas.
We ride, we work, we have fun, and a great atmosphere at one of the finest facilities in the business. This is the clinic everybody's talking about. Go to craigcameron.com and book the ridingest clinic of them all, and we'll see you in Bluffdale, Texas.
Cactus Western Saddle is a true work of art that begins with Herman oak leather and combines the finest craftsmanship and materials available. Each piece is handcrafted by master saddle makers to be functional, authentic, and attractive. Cactus Saddlery, we understand exactly what you expect from your saddle and build it to fit both you and your horse. See the complete line of Cactus saddles at your local Cactus Saddlery dealer or visit them online at cactussaddlery.com.
Welcome back to Ride Smart with Craig Cameron, American Horsemanship.
You might ask, what kind of guy or what kind of woman would want to come out here and ride 100 miles and actually pay to do it? Well, I'm going to tell you exactly what kind of person would do that. Donate their time, their money. You know what? It's somebody that cares about this country. It's somebody that cares about the men and women who have defended it and do defend it, and they're the kind of people that want to give something back. That's who you're seeing out here on this ride right now. And I'll tell you what, it's a long old trail to ride, and they all got a smile on their face, and you know, they have great feeling in their heart, and their heart is in the right place today, and that's for sure. So again, I'm so proud of each and every one of these riders for being here and giving something back to these warriors that do so much for us, and sometimes actually give the ultimate sacrifice. So the money goes back to them and their families, and a Special Operations Warrior Foundation is the #1 rated warrior foundation. All 96 cents of every dollar going back right to these elite and special warriors. Well, you look at these riders and they're all smiling and laughing and sharing stories and having a good time, and it really is a really fun ride. And boy, the weather, wow, as bad as it was last year, I think it's just that good this year. Couldn't ask for better weather. Just light jacket, lots of sunshine, and just perfect, very conducive to horse and rider as they're out there again moving along and sharing each other and the camaraderie, the stories, and the horsemanship. You can't beat that combination. You know, when I do a ride like this, every time I ride long distances like this, I think about the cowboys back in the old days when they had to travel. There wasn't any cars, and there weren't any buses, and there weren't any trucks. And if you had to go somewhere, you had to get on a horse and travel that distance. So it always takes me back in time quite a bit when I get out here and start traveling a long distance like this, and just really kind of takes me back, and I like that feeling. I like that old time feeling, and as we go on this ride today, we're keeping a lot of tradition alive, that Western tradition, that cowboy tradition, that tradition of freedom that we have here in America to actually do this type of stuff. And I think that's why we're paying tribute to our special forces that allow us the freedom to get out here and ride a horse and own a horse and not have to ask permission to do this. And that's what makes our country special, is that we do still have the freedom to ride, the freedom of choice, you know, the right to keep and bear arms. And I tell you, if we don't keep practicing and those rights and using those rights, that's how we lose them. What a special place we live in, how freedom isn't free, and how these soldiers that have all fought, past and present, allow us to have what we have here today in the greatest country in the world. I thank them. You know, I'm hoping next year that we even have more riders. And again, if you are interested in participating in this next year for 1 day, 2 days, or all 3 days, be sure to go to craigcameron.com, and we'll be doing it approximately again this time next year, or go to Special Operations Warrior Foundation and get on down here to Texas for the ride of your life for such a great reason, and again, you're going to make yourself feel better and for a worthy cause and give something back. And again, what a enjoying, great ride to be able to participate in. And I think it'll be neat to say that you actually rode 100 miles across the state of Texas. So get on board, and we hope to see you next year. You know, it's rare when a product absolutely stands up to the performance claims that it makes. The farm and ranch, they're tough environments where performance can't be compromised and the products we use cannot fail. You know, I trust Ranch Hand Spray Lubricant not only at my ranch, but at my home, office, and shop as well. Developed by NASA scientists, Ranch Hand is proven in independent tests to work better than the competition. You'll not find another product better for lubricating moving parts, preventing rust, or protecting metal surfaces. So get rid of the rest and go with the best. When you got Ranch Hand Spray Lubricant, you got a proven farm and ranch product that really works. And you know what? It's environmentally friendly, which is important to me and you. Take it from me, you can trust this product to work as hard as you do. Order your Ranch Hand today. To order, go to my website or visit rhlube.com. Hi, I'm Craig Cameron. Does that mess behind me look familiar to you? With ordinary hay feeders, as much as 50% of your expensive hay ends up wasted on the ground. Stay tuned to see how the folks from Diller can stop you from throwing away your hard-earned money.
Welcome back to Ride Smart with Craig Cameron, American Horsemanship.
Well, it's great to be back with Craig Cameron in the Guts and Glory ride again this year. If nothing else, just to say thank you to all of the great folks that have come out and supported us and made contributions over the year. You know, a lot's happened since we rode last November, and I'd like to tell you a little bit about that. We put your donations right to work, and let me tell you about the good news first. Thanks to the generosity of people, we've had 15 more children of the fallen graduate from college. Unfortunately, we lost 31 special operators over the year and now have 55 more children in our college program. In addition to that, we've had 95 special operators severely wounded since we did our Guts and Glory ride last year. And the donations that folks contribute and the people who support us during the ride, we put right to work. The Special Operations Warrior Foundation does three things. We ensure full financial tuition for the children of the fallen. We provide grief counseling and scholastic counseling for the family, and we give immediate financial assistance to the wounded. So last year, as I said, we had so many wounded. We donated well over $300,000 to the wounded, and we spent over $4 million in tuition and support to the families. Now, I've got a small staff of 13 people. And what they do is they prepare the check for me and I write it. But I would not be able to write that check and sign my name if it wasn't for the generosity of Americans across the country to contribute to Guts and Glory Ride and throughout the nation and other events. It's you're the ones that are sending the children to college. You're the ones that are providing immediate financial assistance to the wounded, and you're the ones that are making that scholastic and emotional counseling available to them. And as the president of the Special Operations Warrior Foundation, on behalf of my board of directors and everybody, and Craig Cameron, thanks an awful lot for support. We just couldn't do it without you. When special operators are out there, they know if something happens to them, that we've got their back. But the thing is, though, we couldn't have their back without you, and I want to say thank you very much for helping. I'm not a cowboy, but I play one on Craig Cameron's TV show. And this is my second time out here, and I'm riding most of the 100 miles for the Guts and Glory ride. One, it's a great experience to be out here with fellow Americans and champion cowboys riding. But two, in a small way, you could write a check, which is critically important, and we appreciate that. But just coming out and being a part of it, and when this show airs, so that the servicemen and women and their families know that there's Americans who support the Special Operations Warrior Foundation, the folks in Afghanistan, Iraq, Yemen, and now, in South Sudan, and that being out here and just riding a little bit And, you know, going 100 miles says an awful lot about your commitment to the Special Operation Forces and other Americans in uniform. And for me, as I said, I'm really not a cowboy, but I really enjoy being out here with real cowboys for 3 days every single year. And it's a wonderful experience, but also it's a way to show those folks in the fight that Americans care.
Met some great people. Everybody I met was great. And it was just a life-changing experience for me. Well, we haven't traveled much. We haven't done too much. I've kind of stayed away from things since I got home from the service, and I went through the Western Horseman one day, and I seen the article on that ride, and I told my wife, this is something I would like to do. And she said, do it. So in about a week and a half, we were on our way. We made the arrangements and headed this way. My horses in this ride have probably dictated my whole life since come home from Nam. The 100 miles isn't just a walk in the park. It's it takes somebody to help you, especially if you have 2 horses, and it's a pretty fast pace. It's something you just can't do on your own. It was a great honor. Coming from Craig and from Tom Arthur and Joe McGuire, it was a great honor to be able to do that for people like them. Judged it on my horses, how they felt, how the level spots, get some speed uphill, slow them down a little bit, give them a rest, and then go on. I ride a lot. I try to cover a lot of miles at home, and I like a good brisk trot. It was fun for me. I did enjoy visiting with the people. I met some like I said, I met some real special people on this trip. A lot more so than the first year, because just I felt more at ease. Craig's one of the main reasons we were here. I've enjoyed his television programs, and I always thought I would like to be around him, and he's one of the main reasons we come down here, and the chance to raise some money for the foundation was a plus. It's a better feeling, going away, feel like we accomplished more, and that it's something we won't want to miss.
Our question of the week, hey, it's a good one. How far did a Pony Express rider ride in one day? Remember, the route was 2,000 miles. The answer when we come back. It's been just about a year that we've been using these Diller hay-saving feeders, and you know what? We have totally eliminated all waste and all the mess that goes along with the old-time conventional feeders. Hey, we love our Diller hay-saving feeders, and I know you will too.
Every Diller feeder is made right here in the USA from prime steel and are built to last a lifetime. The key features of the Diller design are hay-saving bale baskets, wide bodies to catch fallen hay, and a roof to protect your hay from the rain and elements. For more information on Diller Equine products, go to dillerequine.com.
You've just got to get Craig's latest training DVD. It'll take your horsemanship to the next level. Order now 2 hours of training on 2 jam-packed DVDs, over 18 arena patterns and exercises to keep you riding smart. This 2-hour 2 DVD set includes step-by-step instructions, plus some bonus patterns from Craig's list of favorites. Call today or order online now at craigcameron.com.
Welcome back to Ride Smart with Craig Cameron, American Horsemanship.
The answer to our question, how far did a Pony Express rider ride in one day? Incredibly, with the exchange of horses, 200 to 250 miles. Here's another interesting little tidbit. The route, 2,000 miles, they could do it in 10 days going west. Took them 12 days when they were going back east. All right, great work, everybody. Good work, Tabitha. Looking good, cowgirl. All right. Yeah, he's doing good. All right, better get him moving over here, cowgirl. Stay off that concrete now. All right, well, I'll tell you what, y'all done really good today. I got to say, it's been a really good day. We're going 25 miles, a little over 25 miles, and got about 8 to go. So you're in the 4th quarter. So keep taking good care of them horses. And shoot, we're on the home stretch now. And then maybe when we get done, we'll all load up and go to a restaurant and have something to eat or drink or something. So, all right, y'all hold it together. Captain, how you doing? Great. Doing good. Everybody doing good? All right, well, shoot, there you go. Well, let's keep it going then, and I'll see you 8 miles up the trail.
No, this state, you know, that's what it's all about. I mean, it's a cowboy state, and people, you know, we relate. Everybody relates to somebody like Craig. And Craig, yeah, he's kind of covers all of the horse industry, and everybody respects him. And when he's doing something like this, we like to get behind him and support it. Horse I'm riding, he's a 5-year-old Booney. One of these days he's going to be probably one of the best heel horses ever. He's just figured out that he can run here in the last 6 months, and we're trying to get him slowed down. When I got this opportunity to go 30 miles or 33 miles today, I thought get him out here and ride him 30 miles and hopefully take him to an arena right after that and see if he's going to pay a little more attention. Oh yeah, you know, it gets him out of that. Probably the best horses ever made is the ones that you can ride outside and you get them worn down just a little and then bring them to the arena, and it calms their mind. It keeps their mind in a good state where they're willing to accept something and learn. And I know, you know, a lot of people that have ranches and have that capability to go out to ride a horse outside and then take him to the arena. It's gonna cut that process of them learning and getting better in a real short process.
We can't lose sight of the sacrifices that the men and women have made for this country, and when they give that ultimate sacrifice, it doesn't end there. I mean, they still got families that are left behind that need to be taken care of and need help, and anything that we can do as a country and as an American to help them, we need to do. And this foundation is first and foremost in that, and the dedication that they have to that purpose is very much admired. It's like last year when I went to Craig's clinic. I made lifetime friends out there. And I've made some good friends here. Everybody's real nice. You know, it's people with common interests together, the horses. And coming together for a common goal like this, it just puts icing on the cake.
This year's 2014 Guts and Glory Ride has just been a huge success. And I want to thank each and every one of y'all that participated, because we can't do it without you. All the volunteers that moved the trucks and trailer, brought food, helped out in so many ways, and all the riders. The riders, you guys were just amazing, and to watch y'all work and to ride just really touches my heart. And I want to thank the riders that participated not only this year but last year as well. And we're going to have some great footage of last year and this year that we want to show you. And before I sign off right here, I just want to tell you, next time you see a vet, you be sure and walk up to him and tell him thank you. And you'll be surprised how much it means to that veteran and how much it'll mean to you as well. Hey, the Guts and Glory Ride, I hope to see you out on it.
Craig Cameron's American Horsemanship Tour is coming to a town near you. This is true blue American horsemanship. Come see why thousands of horse owners coast to coast have said that Craig is the best in the business. Witness Hall of Fame cowboy Craig Cameron live and learn how you can have that special cowboy connection with your horse that you always wanted. Don't miss Craig's next American Horsemanship Tour stop. Find out more online right now at craigcameron.com.
Ride Smart with Craig Cameron, American Horsemanship, has been brought to you in part by Diller Hayfeeders, Cactus Saddlery, and by Total Equine.